Okay, everyone, I will be showing you how to install the Visual Studio Code compiler or the C compiler in the Windows laptop or Windows computer. So the first, we need to download the Visual Studio Code installer. Okay, so open the browser. Okay, yep. So look for the Google. Go to the Google search engine. Then after that, yep, google.com. Okay, so here you search for the Visual Studio Code download there. Okay, Visual Studio Code code editing redefined. You click the download for Windows. It will detect your computer operating system. Okay, then after that download is downloaded. Okay, still in progress. Just wait for a while. Going to finish soon. Done. Yeah. So we open the file to start the installation. Okay. Yeah. The user installer is not meant to run as administrator. If you would like, okay. Continue. Yes. So accept this agreement. Then next. After that, choose the location. I use the default location. And then create the shortcut and script. Yeah. Okay. So install. Yeah. Preparing to install. Okay. The installation is in progress. Just wait for a while until this completed. Okay. Almost finished. So after install the Visual Studio Code, you need to configure the Visual Studio Code for the C compiler. Because the Visual Studio Code, you can also use this for the writing the code in Java, in a Python, and in other languages. So you need to download the C component in the Visual Studio Code using the Visual Studio installer file. Okay, so almost done. Yeah, we are still waiting to complete. Okay, finish. Yeah. So here, launch a Visual Studio Code. No, I don't want to launch first. Yeah, I do it later because we need to do the C compiler or C++ compiler installation. Okay, so in here in the browser, you search for the how to configure Visual Studio Code for C, yeah, programming for C compiler. Okay, yeah. So first you need to either download the GCC, yeah, Ming W, or using the CL, yeah. Install Visual Studio extension. This is what we're going to do, yeah. Okay. So open the Visual Studio Code and navigate to the extension, and then search and install the C++ extension by Microsoft. This provides the IntelliSense debugging and code browsing. Okay. Oh, okay. Not yet. This one is an extension. But we're going to okay. Yeah, this one. So the part of creating the environment, yeah, you need to be going to install this the clang, yeah, cl, yeah, okay, and then after that you test first. You go to the start. After that Visual Studio Code, or you just type a code, yeah. Then here, yeah, this is the icon that will run the code, Visual Studio Code, the new tools that we just installed. Yeah, okay. After that, you check, yeah, whether you have the compiler or not. Yeah. So how to check? You go G++ or C lang. Okay. So here in the terminal, yeah, run the terminal, open the terminal. Okay. So in the terminal, then you run the command G++ or C lang version. Yeah. Okay. One moment. Yeah. Why is the not appearing? Okay. The terminal. Okay. Yeah. So you type the G++, and then after that the version. We should get the error because we have not installed any compiler yet. Yeah. Why very slow? Okay. To cut the story, then we need to install the compiler, and you going to install the compiler using the MSVC, yeah, Microsoft Visual C distributable, yeah. Okay, so you need to go into the C++ extension, install C++ extension. After that, install the Microsoft Visual C++ MSVC. So here you go to the Visual Studio Code first, and then after that, yeah, wrong, yeah, error, yeah. Click the extension, and then after that, search for the C++, yeah. C++ and a C in the Visual Studio Code, they use the same compiler. Now this one, yeah. This extension, the extension pack, yeah. Okay, you can install extension pack. Okay, so while waiting, you may want to clear the terminal. After that, check the C lang, yeah, C language. Yeah, you will also get an error because the C compiler is not installed. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to while waiting this, we're going to install the C language compiler from the MSVC. Yeah. Click download this one. Yeah. Visual Studio. Oh, sorry, not this. Okay. Yeah. If your recent video, you can also install the Visual Studio, upload Visual Studio IDE. Okay, not this one. Yeah. We only want to install the extension. Yeah, Visual Studio Code extension. Okay. So build the tools for Visual Studio 2022. Okay. So go to the Visual Studio download. After that, select the build the tool for Visual Studio 2022. Okay. Now this one, yeah. So you look for the build the tools for Visual Studio 2022. This one is Visual Studio Code. Yeah, you have to look for the correct one because we have the Visual Studio the without code, which is this is not free. You have to pay. Yeah, but this one is a tools for Visual Studio Code. Yeah, this one. Tools for Visual Studio is the this one. Yeah. So click this part. Yeah. The build the tools for Visual Studio 2022. Click download. Okay, so downloading, yeah, then almost done, and you can run, and then here you select the desktop version, yeah. Wait, one moment. You see here, desktop development with the C++. You need to install this. Okay, yeah, then it will install the compiler for you. Okay, so here in the download the file, you already downloaded the build tools, you run. Okay, so this part is needed, required for installing the compiler. Okay, so minimize a little bit, then we are waiting for the Visual Studio Tools installer to appear on the screen. It will take a while. You need to be a little bit patient. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Visual Studio installer. Yeah. Click continue. Okay. Installing the Visual Studio installer. Okay. Almost done. Yes. Good. Okay. So the installation is continuing, and you can now choose to select the development environment with the C++. This one, yeah. On the top left, yeah. Desktop development with the C++. You select this, and then after that, install. Okay. So now this will take a few minutes to complete. So I pause the recording first. Okay. Start the installation. There are 346 packages need to be installed. Okay, still ongoing. 27%. Okay, so my download completed, but now still installing 135 from 340. So about 30%, 27%. So we just wait until this complete. Okay, so we make a progress. Now is 60%. So in the your installation may be faster because I am installing this in the Windows Sandbox. Yeah, Windows Sandbox is a virtual environment. Okay, everyone, you see that my installation finished completed already. Yeah. So you need to close this. Then after that, to make sure that your Visual Studio is refreshed, yeah, then you have to close the Visual Studio. Then after that, open again. So I close the Visual Studio, and then after that, open again. So run the code. Yeah. Okay. So search for the code, and then this one, Visual Studio code. Okay. So wait for a while. Okay. Then in the terminal, uh, okay. Okay. So in the terminal, we're going to test the C lang, yeah, C language. Okay. C lang like this. Let's check whether this C lang. Okay. Not the or CL, yeah, CL.exe. Cannot. Yeah. I think you have to run the code from the developer prompt. So search for the developer prompt, yeah, Visual Studio prompt, and then after that open, and then from this prompt, then you run the code. The purpose is to make sure that the path of Studio installation file are included when you start this. Okay, so wait for a while. It's loading the setup. Sometimes the first time you start after installation, it will take a while to complete. So just wait for a while. Okay, yeah, so done. Type the code, yeah, to run the Visual Studio Code. Okay, yeah, so here we have the terminal open. Wait for a while. Okay, wait. Yep, then tap the C length. CL. Okay, use the CL, yeah. CL is the C lang compiler. So the CL is selected here. Okay, so I'm going to create the folder. So no folder open the folder. So we're going to test the hello world. So I create the folder here. Is the PC, upgrade the local disk, and then I create a new folder, and then demo. Okay, so open the demo folder. Okay, yeah. So here in a demo folder, then we're going to create a new program, the hello.c. Hello.c. Okay, that type, yeah. Okay, don't forget, yeah, include the stdio. Do you want to trust? Yes, I trust the out. Okay, so no need to set up the copilot. You can close. Okay, LOC. Okay, then include stdio.h that the integer main like this. Then printf hello world or hello Ryan. Okay, don't forget the semicolon. Update the return 0. Okay, yeah, this is the hello world, the simplest program. Control S to save. Then after that, you have this, yeah, run the C file. Okay, so you have the option. Which compiler do you want to use? We use the cl.exe. Okay, then we will open the terminal. Then yeah, show the code is compile and then execute it. And then hello.c. You see here by default it show you the temporary file like a hello.obj and then ilk. This is a PDB, portable debugger. Okay, so build finished successfully, and then terminal will be reused. Okay, so enter, but you don't see the this one, yeah, the hello world, yeah, because you're supposed to run not in the debug console but in the terminal, yeah. So you need to configure your Visual Studio Code to run in the terminal. Okay, yeah. So how to configure the Visual Studio to run in the terminal, you need to install the code runner. Yeah, so in the extension, search for the runner. Search for the runner or just run. Yeah, this one run. Yeah, dot run. Yeah, code runner. So select the code runner, then install. Do you trust the publisher? Okay, yes, trust publisher and install. Okay. Another one is you need to configure the Visual Studio Code to run in the terminal. Yeah, so there is a link, yeah, for you to configure the Visual Studio Code to run by default on the terminal. So when you click run, then it will open terminal, then show you the output in the terminal, not in the debugger console. Yeah. So how Visual Studio Code run in terminal instead of output. Okay, here. Go to minutes on the left bar, go setting, search for the run in terminal, and then uncheck the box that say run in terminal. Okay. Yeah, okay. So install the code runner extension, open the extension, Control Shift X, yeah, and then search for the code runner. Okay, and then setting file preferences, setting or code preferences, yeah, run code configurations, and then run in terminal. Okay, yeah, this one. Yeah. Open Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio Code setting, file preferences setting. Okay, so here, file, read the, look for the preferences setting. Uh, okay, so, file, after that, the preferences setting. Okay, after that, search for the test setting. Look for the run code configuration. Yeah, so run code configuration. So search, yeah, run. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This one. Run in terminal. Yeah. Whether to run the code in the integrated terminal. You click this one. Then select the box. Yeah. Okay. Then now you go to the this one again. And then click run code. Yeah. Okay. Let's look. So after install the extension for the code runner, yeah, then after that, this is hello. After that, you set in the terminal the default build is using the cl.exe because we install the Microsoft C compiler C language. So this, after that, this is setting. Then after that, we close. After that, open this Hello C, and then you click this run the code. Yeah. Oh, sorry, run C++ file. Run C++ file. Okay. Okay. So in the terminal, you can see that it's a building compiling. Yeah. After that, run the code. Yeah. Hello Ryan. So success. Okay. So with this, then we complete the installation, and I stop the video recording.